Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and all the woodland creatures, I am the Grumpy Vlogger, and I'm sitting out here in my yard just kind of chilling. In case you can't tell, I'm holding this on the Joby, and hopefully the wind's not too bad. We'll see, but as you can tell, I'm still unshaven. I haven't shaved today. Just got off the phone. Sorry guys, dogs are being idiots. Quit. See? Anyways, they're wrestling, shh, no. Anyways, just sitting out here drinking me a cup of coffee and kicking back. I didn't do a very good opening for today. It'll be yesterday's show when you guys see this. So I decided to do a little bit of an opening here. I'm going to give you, I want to do something here. I'm going to take a couple shots, and but anyways, I'll be right back. This is the area that I live in, or that we're staying in. Yeah, if I can get up here. And this is our cabin. That's how long it is, right there. And there's our front porch. I've got this set up to where it's got a little bit of a ramp. This is so the dogs can be in here. I don't know if I showed this the other day, but I created a small little fenced pen so the dogs can come out here, take care of business. If you noticed, I had kind of a rickety looking gate system right there that I can open up to get, and there's a ramp system set up. But anyways, and there's my water and my fancy water hose system, and right back there is where my property is, that little white stake out there in the back. So anyways, that's just a little bit of the tour of the place. Okay, I'm going to try this one more time. Got a call from Help at Home Jim Hightower today, and it was a very interesting visit, to say the least. Shout out to you, Jim. And I've talked to both him and Mel today. And but here's the funny part. Okay, Jim calls me up knowing how I like to rant and rave about stuff, and he tells me this story, and I'm going, are you kidding me? So here's the deal. Apparently the people for the ethical treatment of animals, PETA, or PETA, however you want to call them, has put pressure on the National Biscuit Company, which is the real name for Nabisco. Nabisco for the last 116 years have been distributing in a little box, which I will have a picture of it up there somewhere, or maybe over here, of what's called Barnum crackers. And it looks like a little old circus train, you know, that they brought in on, you know, when they used to travel by train, and they had the lions and the tigers and bears, oh my, all sitting in here, and pictured in this box behind these bars, because they were a circus train car. Okay, and you know, it was representative, and for 116 years they've been doing this. But apparently PETA, People for Ethical Treatment of Animals, have decided that that is showing inhumane treatment of animals. It's depicting inhumane treatment. Now here's the thing, this is for friggin' cookies, people. Get a life. There are, how about People for the Ethical Treatment of People? You know, PEPA, let's do that. Let's start a PETA group, because we got, I mean, and this is how ludicrous it is. There's been, I don't know how many killed and how many wounded in Chicago this last weekend over the shootings and stuff. One of the most deadly cities. It hasn't been this deadly since Al Capone was in Chicago, you know, and it's getting like that, and yet they still have to kill. But no, CNN, the Washington Post, the New York Times, they ran with the story about, you got it, animal crackers. Give me a friggin' break, people. Come on, you liberals, or you lefties, or you tree huggers, or you leftover hippies. You know, get your heads on straight. There's far more things to worry about than whether pictures of an animal it's in a cardboard box. I mean, it's just, so now the new boxes, which I will also put probably up here when I get to this point, shows the animals as the same Barnum crackers, but now they're all roaming free, you know. And no, I'm not going to sing Born Free for you, because that's just ridiculous. I'm using Mama Vlogger's cup because it was a clean one and I grabbed it and I wanted some coffee. So anyways, as I mentioned, Mel called me. Okay, he brought up another part of this, and that's the fact that there's a car commercial. I'm sure all of you have seen it. It's for an SUV, and it's one of these electric hybrid things. And you know, the lady is saying, well, now that I can drive 552 miles, I can, without having to stop to refuel, I can put my mind to other things, such as, do vegetarians eat animal crackers? Makes you wonder. Anyways, so today's question for VEDA number 22, I believe it'll be, was, what is my favorite song, band at present, an album. And I can't, you know, I'm not good with a lot of these names, but I do know one of my favorite, and I don't like all their music, but there's one particular song that they do, and that's Simon & Garfunkel's The Sound of Silence, but being done by the metal band Disturbed. If you ever want to see a beautiful video, go check that out. That is an unbelievably good video. The guy's voice is haunting, and it's just in it. If you stop, and so many of these people are doing these reactions like to the song, and they spend so much time, and then they're pausing it, and then they're blah 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 blah, and then they start again, and they've completely, so many of them have lost track of what the song was about. So that said and done, I'm going to cut this off. Okay, that's my favorite song and my favorite group at this point. My other would be it's 500 Miles, I think is what it's called, by the Pretenders. They're a Scottish band, and it's just got a catchy song. And then of course Mull of Qatar, anyways, by Paul McCartney. Just you know, so I got a couple Scottish songs and an American song, and those are probably the three favorites that I have right now. So anyways, I'm going to let it go at that. I've had my rant, so, and I got a little video to put in with this, so I'm going to call it a day so I can get this up. And I do have a proper opening today, and hopefully I have a proper closing. But just remember, be nice, subscribe, check out here, wherever, check out here. Be nice to everybody, okay? And for God's sakes, don't mistreat your animal crackers. And that said and done, I am the Grumpy Vlogger. I'm out of here. Bye-bye for now. One more thing, Dennis Lovelady, you made a fantastic Grumpy Carter. Back at you this time. Bye-bye for now.